much better than anticipated, I thought. I thought the Seahawks would have been an okay team. I didn't think they would be as good as they are right now. What are they, 3-0? I mean, no more Shane Waldron. It looks like this offense is a little more competent without him. And, you look at this defense, Mike McDonald, first-year head coach, 3-0, has this defense flying around, feels like this team is really well disciplined, really well coached. I mean, they've been great, man. They've been really, really good. But, the Lions, these are two teams that want to be physical. And the Lions just excel at that, man. The Lions are one of the most physical teams in the NFL. I mean, Dan Campbell has these guys biting off the, the biting kneecaps thing. That just goes to show this team wants to be physical. This is what they have been since day one with Dan Campbell, and I think they're gonna show Mike McDonald what it really is to be a physical football team. I mean, they're gonna pound the football. Even the Seahawks, they've had a good defense, man. They've had a really good defense. They're really good against opposing offenses. Defense has been flying around, but I think the Lions are just gonna pound the football. Goff is gonna make a couple really good throws. They have they have a couple more weapons as well. I'd take Goff over Geno at this point. I mean, you look at this Lions team, man, and I think that this defense is really gonna have a really good day against the Seahawks offense as well. The Lions defense really good at stopping the run, and then Geno Smith gonna have to put the game on his shoulder. Not too sure if he could do that. Even though Geno has looked good so far this year, I just think that the Lions are gonna have that little extra oof this weekend. I think the Lions are gonna make that extra play. I think the defense is a bit better than the Seahawks. And the Seahawks have a good defense, man. They're flying around. But the Lions defense is one of the best in the league, and the Lions should have it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close game. Maybe this will be a lot low-scoring game. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like, maybe I have this game a little more high-scoring than it will be. Probably going to be a lot of running of the football. Probably going to be a lot of defense. So I can see this game being like a 20-17, 20-16, but a good lower-scoring game. Like earlier, I was talking about how there's a difference between watching a low-scoring game, between two crappy football teams, really sloppy football, watching sloppy football versus really good football, and I think I think this game is gonna be a treat, man. It's gonna be a treat for people who like low scoring games because low scoring games, man, between two really good teams, a 20-yard play is that much more meaningful. It's actually exciting when you watch a higher scoring game in general. You're like, oh, okay, 20-yard play there, fine. Okay, now let's, but when you see a 20-yard play, 20 plus, 30 plus in a defensive game, it's like, wow, that play is just so much better because there's so much less, you just don't see them as much, and they're more impactful. They're much more valuable in these type of games, but in the low scoring games. But yeah, I have Lions. I think the Lions should have this one. They're just a better version of the Seahawks in my opinion. So give me Lions. Seahawks are given 3.5. So the Lions are favored by 3.5, but it's gonna be a low scoring game. So I probably would not bet on this game. Probably would not touch it.